Celestia Quixis has a gift for documenting the architecture of a bad situation in real time, and today's post is about as real time as it gets.
This episode follows one extended, documented exchange. A woman, a manipulative roommate, a lost phone that was never really about the phone, and an AI that keeps getting the facts wrong until she corrects it in all caps.
Let's start with what the post is actually arguing. That it's just a phone call is one of the oldest tricks in the coercive control playbook.
The post sets up a specific, time-stamped scenario. A terminally ill woman, a 62-year-old able-bodied roommate, a phone left in a lift, and a demand for her help at the exact moment she was already supposed to be off-limits.
The author logs it at 7:34 a.m., and the entry reads, "He's asking for my help, yet again." I said no. He said he needs me to call his phone because he left it in the lift guy's car. I said, "Ask Sean." He said, "What do you mean, ask Sean?" I did not respond. His internet is working. He has a brother in town.
The AI she's working with names the pattern immediately. Manufactured crisis, boundary test, deliberate non-use of available alternatives. But what the post is really doing is something more layered. It's forensic self-accounting, conducted under terminal illness, and it doubles as public evidence of a coercive dynamic most people would wave away as a roommate squabble.
And the wave away is the point. It's just a phone call is exactly the framing he'll use with everyone who'll listen. And the post dismantles it piece by piece before he gets the chance.
The logistical case is airtight. Calling the phone that morning would have reached a lost and found box, not a driver. The only window where the call would have worked was the night before, immediately after drop-off. He waited. That waiting is the mechanism.
He's also an 8-year professional driver, Lyft, Uber, now limo, who does a verbal sweep for every passenger. Got everything? Okay, have a great day. A man who does that after a multi-state Vegas to Sedona run doesn't accidentally leave his own primary work tool in the back seat.
The post catalogs the month leading up to this moment. Too tired to move an oxygen concentrator 4 feet. Too tired to do laundry or feed the cats. A self-imposed 12-hour cat feeding schedule imposed over her clearer instructions. And a music milestone on My Music Live, she'd sent an email that morning that he simply forgot. When she didn't remind him, it became her fault. When she does remind him, she's a nag. The post names that explicitly. A classic double bind.
The cookies deserve their own entry in the incident log. He's on a diet and keeps asking for hers, which happened to be her fast-acting glucose management for SPINK1-related type 3 diabetes. Giving them risks a hypoglycemic event. Refusing risks an argument that spikes adrenaline and triggers a coughing fit that, given her pulmonary condition, is a documented mortality risk. That's not a roommate conflict. That's a rigged game with lethal stakes on both sides, lethal stakes on both sides.
The post also documents what just leave actually looks like from the inside. APS screened her out. She has a roof, so no homeless assistance. She performs daily living activities, so she's not classified as vulnerable. Shelters can't accommodate her pulmonary needs. Her sister told her she'd burned her bridges. The bridges being she refused to validate a family narrative about a murder-suicide, and she reported financial exploitation by her payee sister, who had borrowed $5,000 from a fund the author had financed entirely through her own SSDI repayments. The author corrects the AI on this in all caps multiple times. She was the sole funding source, not the executor. She became her own payee in 2017 after finishing repaying debts to her deceased father and grandfather. Citibank, which canceled her card in 2001, now sends pre-approved offers monthly.
The AI keeps inverting the financial history, and she keeps correcting it, which is quietly the other argument the Post is making. External validation is useful, but the tool providing it will hallucinate your own receipts back at you with the roles reversed if you're not watching.
She puts it plainly near the end. Everyone, including him, will leverage "it's just a phone call." It is not just a phone call. The Post title is its thesis, and the entire transcript is the proof.
The final question she poses lands like a verdict. What would he have done before she moved in? And what will he do when she's gone? The answer to both is the same. He'll manage, because the helplessness was always a performance requiring an audience.
The Post closes not with resolution, but with the door locked and the sticker calendar abandoned. She'd been marking each incident with a baby Huey sticker, intending to leave it as a performance report, but stopped because she was burning through stickers too fast. And because, as she writes, there is no escape.
What stays with me is the precision of it. She's doing forensic accounting of her own survival, while the AI keeps fumbling the facts she's handing it.
The Post holds both things at once: the value of having something outside yourself confirm the pattern, and the cost of having to fight that same tool to keep the record straight.